Now, when we say that we zone the important elements relevant to our plans, we say that we look at the elements that are directly and immediately involved with our plans. We set aside those elements that we think are not relevant to our plans. This might look like we can just choose whatever elements that we want for our plans. However, let us look closer into this. Plans come from us. Plans really are from our initiative. We will discuss this at another time, the idea of how plans come from us. But just for the moment, let us say that we look forward to a certain future, and in that future we project our plans. We think of goals and plans. And as we project our goals and our plans, and we say yes to those goals and plans, we start moving ourselves in order to fulfill our plans. So we take the initiative of planning, and when we take the initiative of planning, we start action. We start moving to realize our plans. Again, it might look like everything is as we want them to be. Everything is zoned according to how we want things to be. Actually, this is not completely true. When we make plans, we need to consider certain elements that do not come from us. Certain elements that are imposed upon us. Let's take an example. A young man decides to become an accountant. It is his dream to become an accountant. Now, to realize that plan, he decides to study accountancy in college. Now, while in college, he does not just create his own subjects. He does not just create his own studies. He has to pass through the rigors of college life. There is, for example, the mathematics involved in accountancy. That does not come from him. That is part of school life for accountancy. It is something that he has to accept as part of the relevant elements for his goal. Take another example. Somebody wants to become a musician who plays guitar. Fine. Now, to achieve that goal, this person will have to study music theory. He will have to recognize and respect the structure of the guitar, the notes of the guitar, the frets of the guitar. This is part of the discipline he has to accept. Although the plan comes from him, still he has to recognize that there are certain elements that are imposed in the realization of that plan. So when we make plans, we must not forget that together with the zoning of the relevances that we put into the plans, there are elements that are relevant, important, and we have to accept them for what they are, even if they do not come from us. They are imposed upon us as we realize the fulfillment of our plans.